Let's go. Tennessee baseball 7-4 over Georgia tonight. See some of you guys in the chat. Ben here was here a little bit earlier. Tennessee basketball. Really appreciate you guys coming back. But yeah, Tennessee baseball, man, comes through tonight. The bats come to life tonight. Pitching was good tonight. I mean, Georgia scored 4 runs. It's a high-powered offense. I thought Coons was good. I thought Arvidsson was really good as well. And then, of course, Tennessee got up 2-0, went down 4-2, stormed back to win that thing 7-4. Big win tonight, big start to SEC play, especially on the road for this team. I mean, when there's a lot of questions, but you look at the lineup and a lot of good things to talk about tonight. Hit the like, hit that thumbs up for me. If you're in here watching, you're a Tennessee fan, all you got to do, hit that thumbs up. That's all we need on that one. If you know somebody that likes the content or likes Tennessee stuff, hasn't found it, share it out to them. Hit that subscribe button as well. But let's get in this thing, man. Tennessee comes out. I tell you, man, for 4 innings, I thought Coons was fantastic tonight. I thought location, maybe, I don't know if it was missed location. I don't know what it was. I don't really think fatigue was an issue. I don't know. I mean, the last 2 innings, of course, the pitch count was up. But I mean, again, I don't know if it was so much that other than third time through the order against this Georgia team. But, Coons and Arvidsson were both really good. I mean, you look at Coons' line, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, a strikeout, gave up a double, a home run on the night, 86 pitches, 61 strikes. That's pretty good on the night for him. Frederick come in to relieve Coons. No luck on that, a hit and a walk. He was pulled. Arvidsson. I go back on it. I mean, my first thought they would go to Arvidsson. I guess I see it with the change of pace on that. It's hindsight's 2020 on it. I'm curious to see how Frederick translates to SEC play. First time there, not so great tonight, but there will be nights he comes through. He came through, who was it, Wright State last weekend in a big situation, and he came through on that one. But got to like what you saw tonight, I think, from this team. 10 hits on the night, 3 home runs, 14 strikeouts. A bit high. I got some thoughts on that as well. I mean, we're seeing the same type swings. We'll go with that one. We'll go here a few minutes. But again, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me hit some comments here. Got JL, member of the channel, said at least baseball came through today. I'll be honest, I'm not as – I mean, I wanted to beat Vandy today, don't get me wrong. But a part of me I even said it yesterday when this team got down 10 points, talking about basketball to Auburn. I texted a couple buddies of mine in our group chat. I said, I'm good if we lose this and get the rest. Once we start to come back, I said, let's send Stevie to the house. I was good with that. Don't ever want to lose to Vanderbilt, but at the same time, it gets this team rest. I don't think they could beat Florida tomorrow. So I just think Florida has their number. I really do. And they get extra rest. They get ready for the tournament. Baseball, though, this was big. If you gave me a win I needed to have today, it was baseball. It was definitely baseball on this one because that basketball, if they would have won, I really don't think it would affect their seeding that much. Not enough to make a big difference. Baseball needed this one, though. They needed this one. I mean, there's been, the Kent State weekend, the way they finished against Wright State. But, I mean, ever since then, though, you put 20 on Tennessee Tech, you put 7 on Georgia tonight. Does it carry over the rest of the weekend? There's some things in this lineup that I think are starting to take shape a bit and some things you got to like tonight. Let's share out some stats here. Let me get those pulled up here for you. Let me hit your comments, get caught up on that one. Cason Ledbetter says, great start of the weekend. David Fisher, good to see you back in here again tonight, man. Appreciate you. Says, great game. Lee Cornett says, go Vols. Chad Morris says, hey, baseball team knows how to win. Brad A says, member of the channel, says, hell yeah, go Vols. Vols, Titans 8, another member of the channel, said, that is Tennessee baseball swag and playing with confidence. Energy from the team crowd on the road was impressive. That was pretty cool. And it was kind of funny to me. I want to hit on that one when it was 4-2. Out of all things, just I'm trying to think. What was it? Tennessee was batting. Foul ball into play. Georgia goes over to catch it. Looked like it was Trent Grinlinger just wore it right off the upper left shoulder, and the dugout went nuts on it, and Grinlinger just stood there like he was Happy Gilmore or something, taking him in the batting cage. That was pretty awesome. Fired the team up. They got 2 outs in that inning. Manny Marin comes through. I got a lot to talk about with Manny Marin tonight. Big night for him. Big time what's going on with Manny Marin right now as well. And, after that, Henry Ford, no doubter. Stone Lawless hits a bomb. Manny Marin hits a bomb for insurance. And Brendan Arvidsson just locked Georgia down once he come in tonight. Papa J, member of the channel, says, great game. Hunter Spencer, frequent super chatter. Really appreciate you, Hunter, being in here. Says that's how you start SEC play. Ford and Marin were clutch. Arvidsson was great. JL hit it on the head here. I did like seeing some emotion in the dugout. That was awesome, especially when they got fired up on it. I want to hit this point right here in just a few minutes. I'm going to come back to this one here because I think it's a good point. For the most part, AB's been so much better the last 2 games. TK was great. Arv was almost unhittable. Manny freaking Marin, a Model T or Reagan. Need Brown, Mike, and Levi to get going. Totally agree with that. Chad said, yeah, absolutely. Baseball is the entire season. Basketball is done, in my opinion. That team isn't good enough to make it past the second round. It's possible. It's possible on it. They're going to have to definitely step it up. Hunter Spencer says, absolutely love seeing fire out of the dugout. We need more of it. It's funny to me, once they got fired up, what happened? They took off on that. Brown and Myatt need whatever Marin is eating. Good point. Let's get to the lineup tonight here. Let's share it out. Wrong button there. Wrong button again. We'll get it. Here we go. All right, let's share out some stats here. Tennessee on the night. Garrett Wright is your leadoff guy at this point. And I did see something because I've been debating the catcher position. So Garrett Wright is apparently a few weeks out from being able to catch, but he can play the outfield. Of course, he's hitting right now. Blaine Brown's in the 2-hole, went 1 for 5. I'm going to come back to Blaine Brown. Henry Ford gets it done, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. He had 2 big RBIs to get him started. Had the go-ahead home run later on in the game. Blake Grimmer 1 for 3. Reese Chapman 0 for 2. Had a walk on the night. Stone Lawless 1 for 4. Rough night up to that bomb, but he did come through. Tyler Myatt 1 for 4 with the start at second tonight. Ariel Antigua did come in for him later on. I'm pretty sure Ariel Antigua fielded it and threw him out the end of the game. The guy said Manny Marin, but I'm pretty sure Ariel Antigua was playing short. Maybe I'm wrong on that because I know unless they were shifted at some point, maybe it was Manny. Maybe I was confused on a shift there. But Manny Marin, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs, 2 huge RBIs to put Tennessee to tie it. And then he added on some insurance later on. Jay Abernathy down the 9-hole tonight. He'd been lead off the last couple of weekends, 1 for 4 on it tonight. I like this lineup, but I still think there's some tweaks to be made. I don't think they're there yet. Comment was made about Blaine Brown. Blaine Brown striking out 3 times tonight. Had a hit. I think it was in the first inning. There's no adjustment. And I think this guy has all the talent in the world, man. I really do. I think he's got all the talent in the world on it. Let let me hit a couple super chats here. I totally missed this. Brad A for $2 says first SEC win. Appreciate you, man. Really appreciate that. Super Dave here. What's up, man? Says just throws $2 in. No comment, but thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate your generosity on that. I can never thank you guys enough for the support that you give on this channel. But yeah, getting back to that lineup, what I like on it is, again, I like Wright in the lead off. 1 for 5 tonight, a couple Ks. Wright's normally pretty good to get on base. I mean, you're facing better pitching now. Brown, again, Brown's got so much potential, man. He's got to fix his swing, though. He's got to, not everything has to be all or nothing on it. Just some tough at-bats from him tonight after the base hit earlier on. Henry Ford's, he's our guy this year. He is our main guy. There's no doubt about that. Grimmer, Grimmer's going to come through. Some Chapman, I think we're going to see nights Chapman's on. We're going to see nights he's not. I mean, it is what it is. Lawless, that home run kind of made me look silly on text because texting with friends, it's like, man, because the catching has been subpar. I don't know, man. A part of me says I'm either doing one of two things at catcher. I'm either putting Levi Clark in, letting him work out of it, kind of like they've done with Manny Marin, or I'm turning it over to Trent Granlinger. That's kind of where I'm at with this one. Myatt, I think Myatt's going to have somebody. He's going to do some good. There's going to be some nights to adjust. Myatt's got a high ceiling on there. You know, what's your difference? You go with Myatt versus Chris Newstrom. I think Myatt definitely has more power. I don't know, man. Chris, I'm kind of torn because a couple weekends ago against the best competition they'd faced to this point, Chris Newstrom wore it out in Arlington, and then he's back to the bench. I'm a little puzzled by that one. Marin working through it. Josh Elander talked about last weekend, said he challenged him. Marin came through, and it's carried over all week. A couple bombs this week. Marin, I'm pretty sure, is up to 4 now on the year. He's on fire. I mean, his average went from under 200 up to 364. Abernathy's got to be in. You know, is your best lineup with Abernathy in center or possibly at second base? I mean, Manny Marin's your shortstop. Ford's going to play third. Ford's got it. I mean, wherever you put him. I think Grimmer at first is a good look. I'm leaning more towards I give Levi Clark a little bit of an opportunity to work his way out of it. And I know 135 is not getting it. He'll definitely, I think, catch Sunday. He's caught off Evan Blanco's appearances. You know, what do they do tomorrow? Do they put Levi in tomorrow? Possibly. I think that's interesting to look at. Abernathy, again, he's got to be in, whether it's in center or it's – I like him in center with his speed. I like him at second. Garrett Wright can patrol center field as well, and that gives you, you know, could you put Myatt or Newstrom, even Blaine? I think Blaine Brown has to be in, and you hope he works through it. I mean, he started off red hot. Now the swing, you know, a little iffy there, or not a little. It's very iffy right now. They got to get that fixed with him. There's no doubt about that. Got 86 of you in here. Man, appreciate you guys. Again, hit that thumbs up for me here as well. Let's look at the pitching tonight. Coons, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 6 strikeouts. Excellent through 4 innings. 5th inning, they started getting to him a little bit. I thought the location was off with some of those pitches. I mean, the ones they hit off of him were right in the wheelhouse. So I don't know if that was a case of I'm going to say he missed his location on those. And he can go that amount of pitches. But, I mean, 6 strikeouts. He had held that Georgia lineup, which leads the nation home runs in check up to that point. Frederick coming in, they're going to use him. But I think there's a prove it thing with Frederick in SEC play. And again, there's going to be some nights he's going to come through. Tonight wasn't it. I like the Coons to Arvidsson mix, though. I thought they would go right to Arvidsson. I was kind of surprised by it, to be honest with you. And what would it, if they would have went to Arvidsson, could they have gotten out of it? Possibly. I mean, but I look at it too to defend Frederick. And we've talked about this a lot here over the years. I thought his first pitch he threw was a routine ground ball, yet they were shifted over in the hole on it. And it's like I was texting one buddy of mine earlier. We see this every year, but we know they've got the data. They have the data on it. There's a reason they're playing the way they are with it. I just feel like it's so many times these shifts do not pay off with it. Where if you play straight, I feel like if you play straight up, how many times have we looked at, even going back to, when they won the national championship that year? I don't know how many times balls go up the middle. I'm like, how was that not fielded? Just seems like it was routine. But, again, it's easy for me to say sitting here watching it. Again, I know with all the analytics, all the data they've got, they're playing it for a reason. But I don't know. I'm a big proponent of playing straight up. I think straight up baseball wins you more games than shifts do. Shifts pay off occasionally, yes. But in Tennessee's case, how many times have we seen, especially up the middle to shortstop, and you're like, how did that get through? It's just kind of odd to me. But hit some more comments here. Good job, boys. We don't like Georgia. Nope. Not at all. Not at all here. Johnny Hurst says, did anyone notice Mike's speed getting down the line? He's a big boy. He can move. He can move as well. For sure. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he's got some athleticism. He's got some speed. He can do a lot of things. I like Mike in the lineup. I think his, the average is tailed off some, but I think the potential is there. I mean, I don't think this lineup is totally finished yet. I really don't. I think there's I think right now, if you look at it, Garrett Wright's entrenched. I think you got to go with Blaine Brown. I wouldn't have a problem if they put Blaine Brown out midweek, give somebody else a shot on it. But I feel like his potential is just sky high on it. If he can reel it in with his swing, that's kind of the big thing. It's just been too many times of strikeouts, and it's not adjusting. It's home run swings. So it's I don't know. I think he and Levi Clark were similar in that regard. I mean, Levi Clark's obviously been getting benched, but, part of me says too that if you're going to give Blaine Brown the shot to work out of it, give Levi Clark the shot, because I think this lineup is going to be at its best when Levi Clark works his way out of it. I just think his ceiling, his potential is really high on it. Shifts are banned in the majors. Is that right? I mean, I don't like the shift. I don't really. I mean, if a team wants to shift, let them shift on it. But, it's the new age of analytics. I'm not a fan of it. But I don't know if they should be banned. I mean, if a team wants to play it, my thought is let them play it, even if it burns them on. I mean, if you wanted to play all your outfielders, if you wanted to line your infield with all guys, in my opinion, you should be able to do it. Is it the smart thing to do? No, not at all. But Big Orange Vol says, I love the lineup we went with today. It was a good lineup. I don't think it's finished. If my old buddy Newsman is listening to this, he called it last night. We were texting, and he said, this is my lineup. And he pretty much nailed it straight on with it. Brad Lipford gives a thumbs up. What's up, man? Good to see you in here. But Grimmer does look good at first, and I like it too. And I questioned this too with Clark at first. He played it. He made some good plays. his ability to stretch, though. He's, we've seen guys who can stretch over there pretty good. Levi's kind of struggled at that. I think you either put Levi at catcher or you put him in left field with it. And you could move him around to make that happen with it as well. But good night for this team. Good night for them. Coons come out gunning tonight. I mean, that first inning, he was amped up. I wonder, too, with Coons. I wonder, he looked so amped up tonight. I wonder if he exerted more energy tonight earlier on, because it was obvious. I mean, he was talking, he was dealing. I loved it. I mean, the dude is a stud. I've been telling you guys that ever since last year. When people's like, well, when people said whatever they had, I was like, this guy got mismanaged last year. He's got the potential. He is a stud. He is. We're seeing it. I mean, even in the loss against UCLA, he was excellent in that game. I mean, 10 strikeouts. We've got 3 really good weekend guys with Coons, with Mac. Blanco does pretty good as well. And, the thing you get into is, what would happen if you went with Arvidsson in that Sunday role? I don't know on it. I mean, because you're getting Coons 86, Arvidsson 63. I think there's a pretty good chance Arvidsson's done for the weekend. You got to think they'll stack it up tomorrow with Mac, probably Appenzeller, and possibly even Krenzel in there. And then Sunday's going to be more interesting with it. Who's available on Sunday? It's going to depend on pitch count. Obviously, Coons is done for the weekend. I got to think Arvidsson's done for the weekend as well. Vols Titans for $1. Appreciate you, man. Really appreciate that. Appreciate the old tip in the tip jar there, as they say. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate that. Brad A says, like the lineup also, defense solid, take the series win, go Vols and USA. Yeah, I got, if you can see it in my reflection, I got USA baseball on right now too. Up 3-0 on Canada. They move on. They'll play the Dominican Republic. And yes, we will get Paul Skeens throwing against the Dominican Republic. That will be absolutely sick to watch right now. I know Paul Skeens threw for LSU. I totally love watching him pitch. He's so fun. He's the best in the world right now. I don't see it changing anytime soon. Man, just to think Paul Skeens was so close to being a Vol. So close to being a Vol, but he went to LSU, and I would say it paid off for him at this point. But yeah, man, we've got this lineup set. Ford, Marin. Second base is going to change some. I don't think you mess with Grimmer at first. I don't think you mess with it. I'm going to go back to this comment here. Let me find it here. I lost it. Oh, yeah, right here. Grimmer's looked great over at first base, and his bat is going to be a vital part of this lineup. I think you roll with it. I think you roll with him at first. You do not mess with that, in my opinion, on it. You either put Clark in at catcher, left field, or, I mean, you can even DH Clark. That's going to put Blaine Brown in the outfield. I think both those guys in the lineup. And, to me, Clark, I mean, his improvement behind the plate has been very good. And Stone Lawless behind the plate has been iffy. He's been very iffy, to put it mildly, on that. So, where do you go with that? It remains to be seen on it. But looking at trying to find what Georgia's got going the rest of the weekend. Here we go. Georgia's, what they have, like 22 transfers coming in this year. I mean, Tennessee had some too, but let's see what we got here. Obviously, had Volchko tonight, transferred from Stanford. Tomorrow, you got Landon Mack, 3-1, 2.38 ERA. Dylan, is it Vig? 3.1, 1.93. Blanco against Ishikawa on Sunday. So Ishikawa is 1-0, 0.0 ERA on it. You're going to face pitchers. I mean, you think of it last weekend. We got shut down by Wright State's Sunday guy. You're going to face better dudes than that tomorrow night and Sunday. Somebody said Scooble is the best. Scooble's pretty dang good. He is pretty dang good. I mean, but man, Paul Skeens is fun to watch. Part of me wonders if maybe they shouldn't have pulled Coons a little bit sooner on it. I mean, you had to let him go to the 5th. He was cruising at that point. You give up a hit or two, maybe, but he still pitched a good game tonight. He was good on that. He was really good. The guy can pitch. There's no doubt. We'll go on that. We're about 27 minutes. We'll wrap up here in a minute. We'll see if this offense maintains. That's going to be the key to me this weekend. I'm curious to see Landon Mack against SEC play. I totally think, I don't mean that in a bad way. I think he'll come out and do his thing tomorrow. He's not faced SEC hitting, though, either. That's always a little bit different. Same with Evan Blanco. I mean, this is a lineup for Georgia that tends to be, they've hit the most home runs this year. They mirror some of these Tennessee lineups over the years and where they are in terms of home runs and stuff. So, does that help Tennessee knowing that type of lineup? Possibly so. But, they've got the analytics. They've got the data on it. But good win tonight. This team come out. They got the job done. They got up, which I think put Georgia in the hole. Georgia came back. You got to give them credit on it. But this Tennessee team, they could have folded right there. They could have been it, but they didn't. And it looked a little bit iffy in what was that 6th inning when they got some guys on base, and then they got the 2 outs. But Manny Marin comes through swinging a red-hot bat right now. He come through big time at the end of the night. It's huge. It's huge what Manny Marin is doing for this lineup right now because shortstop, there had not been much production really till the last week or so. Now that Marin is getting on a roll and people, we talked about the potential was there. It's a matter of putting it together. He's putting it together now. He is red hot right now. And, that's where we're at. Yeah, man, let's give a shout out to Lady Vols softball. I hadn't seen their score tonight. 25-0, though. What they're doing is just fantastic. Yeah, absolutely, man. They deserve all the shout out for what they're doing. Hopefully they can maintain and keep going there as well. We're right at 30 minutes, guys. I'm going to wrap up on that one. I appreciate you guys that have been here both times tonight. Let's see what we got here. He had 6 Ks, no walks, man. The control's excellent. I mean, that's what, 2 outings in a row with no walks. You can't ask for much more than that. He's not giving up freebies. They are earning it off of him. Again, he's what Coons has done so far has been excellent. It really has. This rotation set with him, Mac tomorrow, Blanco. They're doing good things. It's given the team those chances. This starting rotation, because the lineup, let's face it, prior to tonight's been iffy. These pitchers are giving them the chance right now to get the job done. So, hats off to Coons. Great job by him. Great job by Arvidsson. The lineup comes through tonight. Tennessee goes for a chance to start SEC play on the road with the series win tomorrow. And I like our chances with Landon Mack going on that. We'll wrap up on that one. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your night. This is Frank, House of Orange, and I will see you when I see you.